Hi, this is King of Review. Find the roots of the quadratic equation x squared plus 3x minus 10 equals 0 using the graph y equals x squared plus 3x minus 10. So in this question, we're asked for the roots of our quadratic equation. Let's think about this. If we have a coordinate plane here, we have our x-axis and our y-axis. And let's say we plot a parabola here. Now the roots of this parabola are where it crosses the x-axis right here. These points are also the x-intercepts. So in this case, our parabola has two x-intercepts. So let's look at the graph of y equals x squared plus 3x minus 10. Where does it cross the x-axis at? Well, it crosses right here, and it crosses right here. This point here is at x equals 2, and this point here is at x equals negative 5. So we have roots at x equals 2 and x equals negative 5. So that's letter D right here. We can also solve this problem algebraically. We have our equation y equals x squared plus 3x minus 10. Now let's think about these roots right here. The y-coordinate of an x-intercept is 0 because when a graph touches the x-axis, the y value of that point is 0. So these points here, they would have an x-coordinate and then the y-coordinate would be 0. And the same here. We know that we have an x-coordinate and the y-coordinate would be 0 because it's an x-intercept. So let's apply that to our equation. Let's set y equal to 0. When we do that, we get 0 equals x squared plus 3x minus 10. Now solve for x. We can factor this portion here. We get 0 equals x plus 5 times x minus 2. And I get this by using the box method. If we put our x squared term here, which is x squared, and our constant term of negative 10 here, x times x gives us x squared, and one option for getting negative 10 is 5 times negative 2. Filling out the rest of the box, 5 times x is 5x, and x times negative 2 is negative 2x. When you add these two boxes together, 5x plus a negative 2x, you get 3x here. So that's how I got 0 equals x plus 5 times x minus 2. Now, solving for x, we need to consider the zero product property. This property is if we multiply two numbers together, let's call them a and b, and get 0 for the answer, this means that either a or b must be 0 to get 0 for the answer. So you could have a times 0 equals 0, or 0 times b equals 0. Applying that to our problem, I can set either of these two terms equal to 0, and that would give me 0 for the answer here. Let's do that. Let's set x plus 5 equal to 0, and let's set x minus 2 equal to 0. Solving for x, I'll subtract a 5 on both sides, and I'm left with x equals negative 5. So x equals negative 5 is one of the roots, and for this term, I'll add 2 on both sides, and I have x equals 2. So x equals 2 is another root. And that's what we found here on the graph. Letter D is correct. Thanks for watching.